Hello, everyone. I hope everybody's having an awesome day. I decided I'd take a little time and do a quick video to upload so you guys could see some Couture. I'm going to do this on a metal sign that I picked up. I think I got this one from Michael's. Yeah, that's where I got this from Michael's. So it's just a nice little decorative piece, and I'm just going to make it kind of simple. So I decided to do the He is Risen because we are in the Easter season right now. So this is going to be a little project that I'm going to do as a gift for somebody. And I'm going to do it really, really simple. Got a new transfer here, and we're going to fuzz it. I've got my fuzzing cloth right here. I'll show you how to do that because I always want to make sure that I'm careful to show you step by step what I'm doing. So, because I know before I became an independent designer with Couture, I made sure I watched a lot of videos because I wanted to know what I was doing. So here we are. We take our transfer, we carefully peel it back, revealing the sticky side here. It's very sticky because, like I said, it's a brand new transfer. And as you can see through it because it's a silk screen. So we lay it on our fuzzing cloth, and we're going to fuzz it maybe about 4 or 5 times because it's going on that metal. And I want to make sure that when I go to pull it up, it's pretty easy to pull up. Okay, so here we go. This is number 2. And you just press it down on the cloth. And this is our fuzzing cloth, our Couture fuzzing cloth. If you don't have one of these, then you could just use a microfiber kind of a cloth here. I'll show you one real quick so you guys can see what I'm talking about, because something like this, it's like lint free. Well, not 100%, but pretty close. So you do that. So if you don't have this fuzzing cloth, then you can use that, or even a regular towel, just anything that's not going to, give you a bunch of lint, because you're not trying to lint it up. What you're just trying to do is just remove some of the tackiness, and I think we are there with this one. This is good enough. Feels pretty good. I think it's gonna. We'll do one more time because we're doing it on metal. If I was doing it on one of the Couture boards, that probably would be enough. But the fact that we're doing it on metal, we want to make sure. So here we go. We peel it off, and it's not nearly as tacky as it was in the beginning. So here's my surface. I'm just going to go ahead and get this one on here. And I'm going to put that right at the bottom, try and center it, because I have this other little piece here that I'm going to put at the top there. So let's see, that looks pretty centered down here at the bottom. So I'm just going to kind of, and I really only need to press in here, so I'm not even going to worry about pressing those corners. That way it'll make it a little bit easier when it's time for me to pick it up. And you can always grab your little squeegee and use the squeegee to just kind of make sure you work out all the air bubbles or anything that's in there, because that's going to give you the nice smooth finish there. So there we go. I'm just going to use the bright white because like I said, I wanted to do this simple and I want it to stand out. And because it's such a small transfer area, I'm literally just going to use my multi-tool to do the work for me. So this is what I was saying, when sometimes you can just use it almost like it's a paintbrush, because we're dealing with a small area here. So we're just making sure that we cover the whole area. And I missed a piece up here, so I'll get that. And I'll get this piece right here. Make sure I got everything. There we go. And then I'll take this small squeegee that I had, and I'm going to just come down. Make sure I can pull all this off. Take off the excess. And get all this off of here. There we go. Really easy. I think we did a nice clean job there. So now we're just going to peel it up. And like I said, so it's going to be a little sticky. So it's brand new transfer. But here we go. Let's try and get this off of this metal because it's metal. That's, you see, the reason why I didn't press it down in every area. So try to pull it up as best I can. There we go. There we go. Awesome. Simple yet so profound. And I'm going to put my transfer right here, and I'm going to make sure I get it wet. Just right here. I'm going to squirt it down because you don't want your transfer to sit too long. And then I'm going to take one of the wipes. Like I said, you can buy the Clorox wipes or just use the generic brand that I get from the dollar store, and they go a long way. So I'm just going to wipe this off. I'll show you. Oh, actually, let me put this on the frame so you can see what I'm doing here. So see that? I'm just going to wipe it off. Let me move my, so you guys can see how easy it is. I'm just wiping this off. Like so, and then I'll make sure I get the back side now. Turn it over. I'll spray with a little bit of water because this didn't have a whole lot of the chalk paste on it. So I find if you don't have a whole lot of the chalk paste, you don't need to really submerge it fully in the water. So when I'm doing the smaller transfers like this, sometimes I'll just clean them up like this because this really works just fine. And voila. So now it's just ready to dry, okay? So I'm going to turn it sticky side up because it's not very tacky, but as it dries, of course it's going to get more tacky. I'll set this off to the side. And let's get our board that we're working with here. Put that back down. And we got a little piece right here, a little bit of chalk paste right there. This is drying, but since I'm not going to be doing anything in that area, this is going to go right up here on the top. So I don't have to worry about that. So let me get this ready. Make sure I don't have anything chalk on my fingers. This little piece right here, just go ahead and peel it off. And I'll fuzz it a little bit just because it is a new piece too. Now this particular piece here I got off of the Build-A-Bunny transfer, but I thought it was just enough, not too much, but just enough to add to this area, just to give me just a little bit. So kind of center that right there and press that down pretty good. Make sure I got a nice, this is adhered on there pretty good. And there we go. We're good with that. And that color, I want just a little bit of contrast, not a whole lot, just a tad bit. And I just got a new color that I didn't have before, which was this fawn. I had been wanting this color. It's almost like a beige, a sandy beige or something. So let's open this one because I really have been wanting this color. So here we go. We'll just open this. Oh, it's really pretty. Look at that. I really like this. It's like just looks so relaxing to me. And this is our Chalkology paste, the actual 3-ounce container. It comes in a 3-ounce container, which will last you a long time. You can get a lot of projects done with these 3 ounces. So let's get this going here. And again, I just stirred it up and it's really ready to go. So I don't have to do anything much to it. I'm just going to use a little bit here. And that's going to give me just a little bit of contrast. I don't even have to pull out a squeegee or anything. This is enough to get the job done. And when I'm doing detail work, adding the flowers and all that kind of stuff, I often will just use this one piece the multi-tool. All right, set that right there. Let's take this up. There. Hope you guys can see the contrast of the color. I hope you can. And I'm going to put this on the mat over here with my other item. And I'm going to spray it because it's a small piece too. Well, it's super tiny. And just spray that with a little bit of water. And let me move this out to wait so you can see what I'm doing. Like I say, I want to show you guys so you can see how easy it is. I just sprayed it with a little bit of water. And this is one of those drying mats, you know, that you would have for your kitchen. So it's pretty absorbent. And I use these a lot, even if I'm going out doing a show or something, because you might not have access to a pan of water. So you can use these drying mats. That's another little tip for you if you just aren't able to have a pan of water sitting there. So there, that's clean. So I'm going to flip that over. And both of these pieces are here and they'll dry. And see, this one's already pretty tacky again. So if I needed to use it, I could already reuse that. But here they are. I'm just going to let these finish drying. And then I'll put them back on their backing sheets. So put those right there. Bring our piece back in here. And I really think this came out cute. Like I said, I really wanted to do something simple because it's a very profound statement. So I don't think it needed a whole lot. Simple, yet profound. And it only took me a few minutes. And I know the person that I have in mind to give this to is really, really going to appreciate it. And if I wanted to, I could really duplicate this same piece a few times. I think that it might be interesting. Let's try that. Since this was so fast, this piece is almost dry because it didn't take much, so we'll just help it dry a little bit. I have a dryer, a handheld, a little hair dryer, but again, it's almost dry, so I don't think we have to do that. So then let's go ahead and duplicate this same pattern close to it, straight across. Let's see what happens. Why not? Why not? So here we go. We'll take some more of this beautiful fawn. It's, like I said, kind of a sandy. Doesn't show up that well on the camera, I don't think, but I like it a lot. It's real easy. Here we go. Take that off. Pull it up. There it is. Awesome. Love it. Let me do one on this side. Just kind of get it lined up about the same. And a little more chalk paste. See, when you're doing these small pieces, you can just keep going, keep layering with these small transfers. It's really easy to do. There we go. Oh, I think that's nice. And it looks like I actually have room for one more over here. I don't know if I'm going to put another one over there, but it looks like there's room for another one. I think there is. Yeah, there really is enough room for another one right there. Let me see. I can try. I'm going to try it because if it doesn't look good, guess what? I can just wipe it off. So gently put this one down here. It's going to take me right to the edge, but that's fine. Here we go again with some of our fun Chalkology paste. And I'm really glad I picked this color up because I'm feeling it. And pull that one up. Nice. And it actually touched a little bit, but I'm not mad about that. So here we go to the other side. Same thing. Really close to the edge. Here we go. Pull it up. Awesome. Yeah, that came out nice. Okay, great. I'm going to clean this one more time. And Move the project. And here we go. A little water. All over my fingers too. A little water. Wipe, wipe, wipe. Okay. Look at that. Really easy to do. There we go. Let that finish drying. There it is. It's clean already. Just let it finish drying. Set this off over here. And here we are. Just clean up this little bugaboo I got right there. Get off of there. And this one right here. Okay, so this is the finished product. I went ahead and added a bow to it because I wanted to make sure I shared with you guys what I ended up doing. I figured it needed just a little something else to tie it all together, and I think the bow was the perfect idea to do. I left the original tie on the back here so they can hang it on the wall really easily, and I'm not the best bow maker, but I think this one will pass. And again, they're a friend of mine, so they know that about me. There's a few things that I don't do very well. Flower arrangements and bows. Other than that, I'm really, really good with paper and paint. But those two things there are just probably like my kryptonite. So anyway, guys, thanks a lot for watching. I just wanted to make sure you got a chance to see this. Okay, bye-bye for now. And remember, be creative in whatever you do.